Good afternoon, everybody. This is Gina DiGirolamo from the Heart of Paso. I'm in Paso Robles, California right now. I live about 15 minutes outside of Paso Robles, downtown Paso Robles. I was originally supposed to go live today, just now, with my guest, Debbie Thomas, the owner of Thomas Hill Organics Restaurant, which is one of our finest restaurants downtown. Unfortunately, current events are preventing us from doing this interview today. Debbie is actually right now concerned because there's a possibility that the restaurant and some of the downtown businesses may be targets for some of what is going on, some of the violence that is occurring. And we're really, unfortunately, very sad to see that happen. And I don't want to see that happen. So I wanted to just quickly come on and tell you what's happening here. Don't see that I have any live viewers just yet, and so I'm hoping that somebody will check in. I'm just checking a couple things because I want to make sure this feed is good. Okay. In any case, so let me be a little bit more focused here. Again, I was supposed to be interviewing Debbie Thomas from Thomas Hill Organics Restaurant in downtown Paso Robles. About a half hour, 45 minutes ago or so, I became aware that there were some protests happening in downtown Paso, peaceful protests, some younger people. Unfortunately, some of our business owners through social media and some other outlets have been getting messages that there is going to be some groups coming in from the Central Valley part of California near the Bakersfield area to come in tonight and cause some issues. So the people that I've been supporting on this show are businesses in the downtown area and our organizations in this town. And I know this is happening in many, many, many towns across this country that have struggled over the last couple of months with trying to stay in business and keep their organizations going, are now facing the fact that their businesses may suffer from acts of violence. Yeah, my cousin Maria, I'm not sure if you're still in Florida, if you're in Ohio, but yeah, our little town of Paso Robles. So we are a small town. We're about 35,000 people as our population. So to hear this happening around us right now is, it's very disturbing, obviously. It's scary, especially for business owners. So my heart is going out to the business owners right now. My ask of anybody, I am in full support of peaceful protest in our country. I'm in full support of all of that. Unfortunately, there is a negative faction, many factions that are participating in this situation and trying to take advantage of the police being distracted and all these other things. So therefore, if you are peacefully protesting and the police are working with you, fantastic. If the police are asking you to please adhere to curfew, please do that, because you're going to help the situation instead of inflame it more than it needs to be. We've already seen far too much being inflamed. I haven't talked politically on this show, but I'm going to today because I need to take a stance. I am very upset with what has occurred in our country, in our state capital, and the way the president of this country has behaved. And the actions he took yesterday were very upsetting. So I am being very forward with that. And I just ask that we all, come together in a peaceful manner. I think the majority of the people of this country and in this town are definitely down for doing what's right, learning what we can do. I personally am going to be educating myself more on what I can do to help end racism, to help end sexism, any kind of discrimination. I'm a openly gay female. I've been discriminated against in a very backhanded ways. But I also know personally that from my own walk of life, nobody can tell me what a gay person needs. I have no right to tell a Black person what they need. and we have no right to judge them or to put rules and sanctions or anything. Or I don't want to even go too more for deeply into this, because I need to educate myself more on the vocabulary on what I want to say. And I don't want to go overboard and get too upset and upset anybody else. So anyways, I really just wanted to come on and tell you what's happening in Paso Robles. I wanted to tell you where I stand. I am in support of everybody else that is in this community and standing strong in the majority of it. And yeah, I don't believe the destruction is about that at all, Maria. I think it's definitely the destruction and all of that is a bigger stand against something very different. Yeah, than that for sure. So please watch out for each other. Please participate with our police forces. Please, if there's curfew going in place, go out and protest up until the point you're being asked to leave, because now you're forcing our police officers to put themselves and yourself at risk. They have a lot to uphold. If a curfew goes into place at 6 o'clock, do what you can until then and go home, please, because it's not safe at this point. Not even safe in a small town of Paso Robles of 35,000 people in the middle of California. So I will be back. I am traveling this week, to be honest with you. I will stay posted on what's happening. I love everyone here. I love this town of Paso Robles. All my friends that I have made, especially over the last few weeks in businesses in this town, please stay safe. Please, let's look out for each other. If you have materials that you can donate, maybe to a store or something to help them board up, then do that. I just got off the phone also with friends in Los Angeles, and there's stuff, obviously, a lot of stuff happening there. And you know what? If things get busted up, we just got to go in, clean it up, and keep going forward. And that's what we have to do. So that's what I'll be doing. And I will be here continuing to show what the heart of this town is doing and how they're dealing with it. So I love you all. Everybody, please, if you have a higher power, pray to that higher power. If you're an atheist, I love you. I know you have a higher power within you, and whatever it is that feeds your soul, I am all down for that too. So let's just all do what we know is right in our hearts.